TNVSBA also known as Null, used to be an ordinary person living on a planet similar to ours but more futuristic. But one day, his planet and universe was completely destroyed. Everything imploded on itself, and there was nothing left. Except Null. Null was nothing but a kid on its planet. Its name used to be Y29SB3I or color, but when his world ended his name became Null. He would always get flashes of how the universe would end, but she never thought anything of it until it was too late. For years Null floated in the endless void that was left of their universe, but one day they got so fed up with everything they exploded. This was the Big Bang. Of course, Null didn't die after the explosion. He helped guide the new planet that he called Earth. He watched each civilization rise and fall and tried to push each one in the right direction somehow. He started getting lonely quickly after Earth was made though, so he decided to start experimenting. He found he could take the souls of mortals and make them into near godlike beings. The only issue with this is that souls were hard to get since they just drifted off with nowhere to go. So Null made 3 dimensions: the light, the dark, and the void. And inside the void there was another place that resembled what people thought Mount Olympus looked like, that all the lucky gods Null created could go. After these dimensions were made, he started taking a variety of souls and turning them into gods. This is how the Greek, Egyptian, Norse, and many other deities came into existence. Unfortunately, there were stones made from these souls that the gods kept on them that held their personalities and powers, but said stones could be shattered. And that's exactly what happened. Through war and fighting, many stones were shattered and killed permanently. Even Null couldn't fix them. This cycle repeated over and over until we get to the 21st century, where Null tried her hand again at making gods. He ended up finding an interesting variety of people who died in many ways. Some by murder, some by injury, and some by getting hit by a bus like Regina George in Mean Girls. This group was different than the other gods in the past. Null gave them a unique name to match that. The X-Stones? Null quickly found out that the X-Stones were far too dangerous altogether, especially if someone got their hands on all 9 of them. So he made something to contain some of them, which was called the Void Staff. The rest were spread out all over the planet. They were stuck in the void until someone came into contact with them. Many hundreds of thousands of years later that contact did happen and the stones were set free. But I'm sure you know how that goes.